Man, where was the Danger Island cover picture taken?
See, I'm glad you asked that because I seen your Facebook page where you went and took pictures of all the Sacramento rap. That was at the Sacramento River. Yeah, by Discovery. Yeah.
I was gonna say, can you guess?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's at Sacramento River down by Discovery.
Discovery Park.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just to touch on that whole Danger Island thing too. For those that don't know, there's an apartment complex that's referred to as Danger Island out in was that considered Meadowview?
Mm-hmm.
Is it still there? Is it still considered Danger Island? I don't know. I know back then.
It's still got the same legendary name, but
Oh,
it
okay.
don't function as Danger Island any longer.
Oh, okay. So there, some, some legendary apartment complex. You know, what I mean, any apartment complex has got a nickname. You know what I'm saying? There's something to it. But so I remember our album, plus we were wearing all blue. A lot of people thought that we were coming out as Crip rappers or whatever, and I'm not sure what's inside Danger Island or at the time, if it was Bloods or Crips, but that had nothing to do with it. But I remember a lot of people would always ask me, "Oh, so you from Danger Island, this and that?" I was like, "No," because Danger Island was a metaphor that we were using. Is basically you're saying on dangerous grounds, like we had songs that were like you said, going against the grain, that would talk about like what's the Afraid of the Dark, as a matter of fact, stuff that would kind of ruffle feathers or whatever. So kind of going along the same line. It's not like Public Enemy as far as what they were talking about, but as far as being controversial. So we were kind of like, that's kind of what that album was like, no holds barred or whatever type of thing. You know what I mean? So, but a lot of folks thought it was tied into the whole South Side thing and then stuff, especially like I said, wearing the blue or whatever.
Yeah, the original name was The Rock, which was Crips at first. So
Oh, okay.
So when the Meadowview Bloods took over, it became Danger Island.
Oh, okay.
So Rob, you played bass guitar on Danger Island?
Yeah, no.
You
Did I play a riff on that?
Yeah, on your song, on
Man, I gotta think now. I did pursue the bass.
yeah, I'm drawing a blank on the names.
I can't remember exactly now.
I know we did the Brick House one.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's a good.
And then the
question.
one you did, the dreaming or whatever. Ain't nothing
Okay.
wrong with a
And I
little bit of
played- yeah, okay,
dream.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Dream.
they played that one. So
Okay.
yeah, I think what, 2.
That's good. I should have educated myself.
Sorry, you getting old like us. You know what I
It's a
mean?
long time.
Deep off, going the line to make believe and dream a dream. Skipping ahead of life, I stand to hold them scene. With my beams from bright to dark as I can see. That I'm perfect place, I'm losing my mentality. For the time you see, assume it to be. Yes, a quarter to 3. I must have craft of life realities. Hidden missing facts on life's practicalities. Nevertheless suggest. So bear with me at this time I take for granted. Upon a planet, nevertheless is understanding. Life's a deja vu to me.
So I'm going to touch on something real quick because you talked about like the different things with Lynch or whatever. But there was that group, the Socialistics.
Oh yeah.
So they had the Sammys, which is the award show every year or whatever. I'm not sure if they're still doing it.
I think
But
they are.
But we actually won it when what 97 I think it was.
We won there before?
Yeah. Yep. I want to say we tied actually with
They
I
gave
think
it to both of us.
yeah with the Socialists. I think that was the year. It was
Yeah.
97. But so that was cool.
It was
Yeah.
96.
96.
It was
Okay.
96.
I had a picture. Mixler has a picture of us from that night. I just don't have it from him. So if you talk to him, maybe you can get it from him.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Because like we all took a group, big group picture or whatever.
Oh, cool. Is there anything you guys want to, like a message to the fans who are still rocking with you today, or just watch the whole interview and they're like, man, these are the guys, they still look up to you guys, and they rock with you heavy. Anything you wanna say to them?
My message would be, because I know I talked on the phone about it. You won't hear me on I kind of broke away when Ill Fated came. This may be something not necessarily directly related, but I was getting worked on by God. So as they were pursuing the next project, it was eating at me to stay involved. My conscience was eating me, so I had to do something about getting right with God to say. So it was my Jesus moment was right around then. It says, okay, I got to start living for God. I got to start pursuing and glorifying God. So my mentality after that, Danger Island, was gospel rap. So I told myself, if there's anything else, it was a vow. So if I do anything else, it's going to be gospel rap. Get right with God, confess my sins, trust Jesus as Savior, Lord, and God. And that's how I kind of like went away from the group.
Okay.
So to the young people out there, make sure you want to do something that's right. Pursue what the truth is. If you're gonna do music, because if you don't, we seen the artists go down left and right. Even our generation, R&B, whatever the music, whatever the celebrities. If you're not glorifying God in it, it's gonna be gravel in the mouth. It's gonna be no good. It's gonna be destruction in the end. So that's my side, what I would say from my experience.
Yeah.
And I'll just piggyback on what he's saying too, because like I said, I've known Rob since, I was 15, 16 or whatever.
High school.
So even though I still kept doing the music, I'm actually pastor now, so I want to transfer into that I've been doing a gospel rap label for the past probably 20 years or so. But he had a big influence because I would still go over, he had a lot of the equipment, so I would still go over there. So we would talk briefly about just different things. I was brought up in the church as well, but by him doing it, it did kind of influence me a little bit too, to kind of, okay, let me wake up here. But so I got into doing gospel rap now. So the label I have now is called Boundless Records. I'm pastor in my own church. It's called Stand Fast Community Baptist Church. You guys log on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock on Sunday mornings. So that's what we're doing now. But yeah, so we're still doing it, but I couldn't do the stuff that I used to. I mean, even though our stuff wasn't really bad per se, but like a lot of stuff that's out there now, it's just like, man, I can't listen to it because I still like beats. I still like the DJ. I still listen to DJs. I've been listening to DJ Cash Money, the original one, you know what I'm saying, for the past like month, just over and over. So I still like the art, this and that, but it's just a lot of the lyrics I can't do. But anyway, so yeah, I make that transition to the gospel and stuff like that now too. So
Still, I mean, music is a part of me. It's always been a part of me. I've been trying to dab my toe into some sync licensing stuff, but I like some of the stuff that's out now. Like I say, like he was saying, you could appreciate it for the art form of it, but yeah, just more behind the scenes now. So I don't know. You'll hear something from me.
yeah, he's got some stuff, some tight stuff. He's got some heat coming out. So we got to put a little pressure on him to go ahead and finish it. Yep.
Yeah. You got anything to say, Speedball?
Yeah, the same thing with me. I've been working on it for a while, still doing music. Also going through a transition. I think we all going through that period, losing parents and grandparents and all that. We almost feel like we got left nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But yeah, I still do music. I still got the love for it. People been pressuring me to put it out, so eventually I'll put some stuff out under Speedball Jordan. Eventually I could work with these guys again, on the production side and the lyrical side. They'll probably continue challenging me on certain topics. So the message I was saying is, no matter what your age is, even if you're handicapped or whatever your talent is or whatever your love is, treat yourself, don't cheat yourself.
Pursue it.
Yeah, pursue it.
Yeah.
And see where it goes from there. Do what you love, quality of life.
So I just want to say this too. You have mentioned like your family and stuff. Definitely want to shout out my son, John Jr. He's been a big part of my whole music career as well. dating back to the day, when he was first born, even to this day. And I've two grandkids now, Jordan and Jay, shout them out too. But also, I still want to just give love to Mixula, which he's in a different state. He would have been here with us tonight, but he's actually in Illinois, I believe now. So shout out to Mix. He was a big part of what we did. He was a big part in getting us to another level. So shout out him. Shout out Larry Motley, Motts. He's a big part of us as well.
Yeah, we already mentioned Robert Sanchez.
Yeah, Robert Sanchez. Larry Rodriguez. Tim Leslie, Greg Anderson. So I've been thinking about trying to get us all together, because there's a few other ones that are still around, like us, Larry, and just hang out somewhere, you know what I mean, and just reminisce. So if we do, I'll let you know, Ian. Bring your camera, and probably hear some interesting stories, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes some people say I have a one-track mind, but if you dig a little deeper, then I think you'll find a young black man trying to get a piece of the pie straight from Sacktown, the CLWBOY. I had to make it funky because the beat is so funky. Then came up with lyrics that make you want to say, damn, he's just another brother coming out on the smooth tip. You want to hear more? Then it's a 916.
Yeah, enter at your own risk. 415-209-213. Now it's time for the 916.
This is brand new, unreleased material from Sacktown, California. These are my homeboys up from Sacktown, Sacramento.
Presenting the facts is my motivation. One strong voice in this corrupt racist nation. Cal Mitchell, River City royalty, so enter the 916, cause I'm the king, you see. Leading, ruling, teaching, schooling. You sleep on the message, you're only fooling yourself. You can't fade the mix, cause it's life, so enter the 916.
They made music, man, you heard it. Check us out.
Shout out to brother Ian, Sack Made Music. You know what I mean? Taking that torch and taking it to the next level.
Appreciate you.
Definitely.
Thanks for having me.
You're entering the 916, you say. You're entering the 916, direction north of the bay, Sacktown, the capital city, you know. Borders run by the man to understand it, so our purpose to let you know in time. If you're entering the 916, we'll let it shine. You're not entered, it's too late. You've been caught by the layback rob, you can't escape.
Psychotic, doper than dope for the freestyle code. With the lyrics, simple suckers beware of this diss, dismiss. Spin the globe of your...
Man, I give you no break. Not even your eyes, you not give you no break. Hey, hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I'm behind Key and Miller on 50th Ave. Can you expedite over here? We'll pull him over. Main copy.
Firm, is Key and Miller, is that a suspect or a business run?
Yeah, he's pulling into an address on Livingston and 50th Ave. License plate's gonna be 768 Victor Henry Victor. Hey, come here for a sec. Can I talk to you?
David, did you copy that?
Can you guys just wait in the car, please? You stand right here for a sec. Ken?
Who?
Turn around.
What's my name?
Get over here.
Oh.
Get over here and turn around. Get your hand out of your pocket. Step over this way. Spread your feet. Put your hands right on top of your head. Right on your head.
Who that be?
Ken Miller, right? You don't know? Oh. Okay, put your hands. Hey! 60, David, foot pursuit.
All units keep the air clear. 60 is in foot pursuit. 60, I copy. East side of Parkway guard. Subject jump fence into their drainage ditch.
That firm, he's headed towards the field which runs between 47th Ave and my location. Get your hands up. Get out on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Put your face on the ground. Spread your arms. 60 David went at gunpoint. Get your face on the ground. Get on the ground. Spread your arms out. Spread your arms out. Don't you move, I'll shoot you in your head. 60 X-ray, I'm in the apartments. The new complex just east of Parkway Gardens. I've got him on the ground. I've got him at gunpoint coming in off of 50th Ave. Right here!
Okay, keep your arm away from your body. Get your arm behind your back.
All units responding can reduce code. Repeating, all units responding, reduce code.
Put your knees underneath you.
The 60 X-ray, we've got him in handcuffs. If I can have another unit respond over to Livingston to check on my car, it's left unattended. And there were about 3 other subjects in the car with him.
Put your legs underneath you.
Don't expect him to lift you. Lift yourself. Looks like you need to get in some better shape, huh?
So, 5.2 girl caught you?
The driver's the one that I wanted. If you want to just ID those other subjects, that'd be great. I go, get over here. I go, you Kean Miller? And he goes, I don't know. So I start patting him down, and his hands came off his head, and I said, get your hands back on your head, and he just bolted. And the race was on.
You got nothing to drink, is that what you're saying?
Beer, about 2 beers.
What size?
Tall can.
Tall can or bottle?
Tall can.
What? All right.
Old English.
Old English? How long ago was your last drink?
A while, but sun.
Pardon me?
Sun made me start throwing up.
Yeah, okay. How long ago was your last drink? That's what I meant.
3 hours ago.
3 hours? How long ago since you threw up?
30 minutes ago.
30 minutes? Okay. We take those handcuffs off, we're gonna have a problem?
No.
Okay, because I want to give you some tests, all right? And I just want to make it clear, all right, that there's more than enough to take care of it, and I don't want to go that route. All right? If you're under the influence, you're under the influence. That's all it is. But I want to give the test. So any problem with the handcuffs off? No. Okay. You want to go ahead and take this for me, please? Anything wrong with your ankles, knees, hips, or legs? Okay. You have any physical defects at all?
No.
Nothing?
Understand what I'm saying?
Never.
Okay. We're not going to have a problem, all right? Okay. Right now, it's just you and I, all right? That's what we need
chased
to
him
remember.
quite a ways.
Okay.
Grant? You want to stand right there for me, please?
What's your first name again, partner?
King.
King?
Yeah.
All right, King. Why don't you stand with your feet together? Heels and toes touching. Heels and toes touching. Hands flat down by your side. Okay, from here on out, your hands don't come away from your sides, all right? Just out front.
What's all this about, man?
Put your hands down at the side, and that's where it's going to be, all right? You had a problem with the officers already. We're not going to have it again. If you bring your hands up, the test is over, and you're going right back into handcuffs. I don't care which foot you pick up in the air, but whichever one it is, you hold it out in front of you like this with your toe pointed up, your leg straight, and you look down at your foot. Count out loud for me from 1001 to 1015. At the end, put your foot back down. You understand what I need?
What?
You can count from 1 to 15. I don't care. All right? But I want you like this. You look like this.
Can't hold it up there, no.
You can't do that?
Yeah, I've been after him for a while because he He duped me and Derek on a citation. He lied to us. So I filled out a report and submitted for a 529.3 warrant. So he's arrestable on probable cause for 529.3.
Okay, leave your hand where it is. I want you to look to the left. Raise your hand up just a little bit on the back of your head. Just like that. Look to the left. Left. Bring it down behind you. California law requires that you submit a chemical test. That test would be of your choice, either blood, breath, or urine. You have a few minutes before I need the decision, so if you need any questions answered, let me know.
You know what I arrested for anything?
You're under arrest right now for driving under the influence. That's all I'm concerned about. If anything else happens, that's between you and the other deputies. Well, for one beer, it must have been a big one because you can't do very well.
I'm going to come down to the jail later on, Key, and ad book you on resisting arrest and also impersonating your brother. That's a felony charge.
Shut up, bitch.